was tight. Yeah, they acted like the whole Leander was there. But yeah, it was 50 something. Yeah, I don't know, but that is low because I'm like 75 in miles. Yeah, because I was there for a while, stuck in the snow, stuck in the snow. Yeah, we did a lot of that blow, but we did not buy no hard. And that's today we went to the Renaissance. Yeah, we saw faces. They were Batmans, but those were the purple ones, don't you know? This is like 20 years ago, way before it even got, it's right before I got my hair cut off. It was when I was 15, and it was mine, because that was me, DJ Kyle K, Yeah, we all lived on corner houses on the same street, or dated someone right here on this street. That's freaking crazy. That's crazy, don't you know? Remember when Evan, with an I at the end, and K, that silent K back begins when he was on the back of the golf cart, and your dad yelled at him to get off. Like, get out there! And laughed at him when his face hit the floor. That was fucked up. Playing badminton all the time. That was a weird sport to be playing, yeah. But I saw you there at that Chevron with that motorcycle, yeah. It wasn't Y, it was E with the EL at the end of the grape soda. Yeah, I'm a great coda. Yeah, COTA, that's my win. It wasn't Z boys and all of them, yeah, but I got wind that I got you all remember Charlie Sinclair right there where the Travis Street tees into Don, yeah, driving down that straight across from that right there. Remember those freaking hollows right there? You gotta see, they got the sunken gardens, back in SA though. But right there at the OG, my gangsters were right there, double-sided throwing nice. That was after the Poe. But let me tell you about Harry and them, them, yeah. Yeah, that's where I was at when I got delivered. It got delivered and I had to do the first drop. Yeah, they dropped it on my tongue and I spit it out. I had so much I could switch it all around. And once I did it, my boy jumped right out in that water. He said, fill it up, and folded his tongue 3 times and freaking jumped out in the water. Yeah, we were running. So did the next, not generation, but O'Hara's, yeah, Yeah, from the back door down to the garden, gone. It was like peak from the jump, and it was just on. Yeah, I saw that scooter come by here just the other day, same one I was reaching for in the dark when I went walking on that shit. Broke the glass right there, and that's crazy because I threw it in the ice water earlier, freaking straight from the heat, and it broke right there. It's okay, I'll be alright. It's gonna burn forever. It's in no Olympia right here in 7408. That's the favorite zipper rat I got way, riding on them zip lines. Like going down them bungees, yeah, like chili cook-offs when you find out the freaking run the scam. Yeah, how much bread we stacked. That was hustling, man. Tax. That's why it's the city's tax ID. They gonna have to pay all that. It's whack. You gotta get that Miriam. Oh, Miriam, where is Courage the Cowardly Dog? Is it Coward the Cowardly Dog? Or Courage the Cowardly Dog? It's Courage the Coward. It's a coward, the courage. Yeah, it's Phoebe from Friends and all that. And I see you there. Yeah, Toilette. Yeah. And yeah, because he said he jumped in when he didn't have to, and I held my word. I had a place for them to come back to. I'm cool with AJ, but that's not the real Wild Bill. Wild Bill is my father-in-law. May he rest in peace. We lost him, y'all. Yeah, you know Richard Wayne from TVCJ. You know him as a I don't know what you know him as, but I know he did a lot of the time, like almost 15 flat on a vehicular manslaughter charge. Yeah, because he did his time. Yeah, you can't pay 7 DWIs. Bye bye, Tyler Simpson. Sorry, bro, you got to go. It's 7, and that goes with you, Charles Popper, yo. Yeah, I don't care. You can't be swapping people out. That's what breaks the system is freaking people forgetting about the freaking codes, you know. They are the ethics codes. Yeah, you know. I said it before earlier today, but I'm a little tired. Hippocratic oaths. Hippocratic oaths. Derek, I got froze, y'all. See, I can't pull it up on command. I got to get there on my own. Because I got there, arrived a little bit early, right? Yeah, I'm not girly like Mr. Bone thought. Because I always had that long hair back when, yeah, because I'm ninja, y'all, yeah, but never trained, no training in any kind of thing. No karate classes, nothing, but I just watch TV all dang night. A lot of kung fu movies, yeah, like Bruce Lee. You know, I know that is Jet Li. He just reset it on back. You know, I do know. I remember Chad Flores and Joey. Yeah, you know him as Joe. Yeah, but I don't know what happened to Lee. He fell off. At least to me. Yeah, left me hanging. Over Frost? Come on, that's a fucking pussy bank compared to me, y'all. I was bringing it in. Yeah, it was so much with interest. Faster and faster. It wasn't even a thing. No contest at all. Why do you think he freaking cut me in from the senior center? Because he was like, why? Where's he like, he didn't know what to say. He didn't believe none of that. So he put his ear to the ground, called and yeah, he found me not too far right by DC, you know, Washington, right under the freaking, right across the street from freaking, you know the one house. It wasn't the one that was completely white house. It was the framework for the Black Panthers, yeah, like that. You know, it wasn't with the Emerald Ivory. It wasn't the Ivory City. You know that. You know I got some ivory though. Yeah, because we smoked there. We smoking freaking plants. That's what he planned on doing when he brought those ashes here. But they were in my living room. Why did he leave them? Like, why did he leave them there? Yeah, but where'd my 1890 penny with the 3 mistakes, man, go? Where it was in like perfect condition. I'd say like whatever 60 or whatever, like almost uncirculated. 3 mistakes. Yeah, it was freaking Allspark. Yeah, you know, it was Allspark. But I touched it all over electronics. The pictures are all over different ones of mine. I had a lot. What else should I say? I am happy. What else should I be? I am happy. In the sun on Thanksgiving, we burn the hams, and burning ham is the represents fucking the man, the man that stole our land. I wish I was like them, easily confused. Dumbass rich folks don't know what real rich is in vogue. Yeah, you know I am natural from my grams. Yeah, I called the corners on accident. I was too absurd. I just felt I could do it. And that's that day in the sun she saw me dance around the fire, and the weather went higher than lower, than higher than lower. Oh, all within like a couple hours right there before 10 a.m. Yeah, it was like March. From as low as like 40 to as high as like 80, then back down again and then back up again. You see that I just started believing goes to true majority. Yeah, I'm crazy. What is going on? Sammy, why you get thumped in the forehead by Kenny or what? You tripping or what? Yeah, where's Trish and all of the other cams? Yeah, you know that sucks. He didn't get the adoption going through. Yeah.